shit, there's a lot of beers in the air. There's a lot of goddamn weed in the air. Holy shit. Some hyped up motherfuckers in Colorado tonight. Welcome to an evening with Machine Head. Look at these motherfuckers. Like, we gotta get on shoulders. It's an acoustic song. Fuck yeah! I tell you what, man. It's gonna be I'm gonna need your help today. All right, you guys know this thing has been kicking my fucking ass here. I'm still feeling it. My fingers feel like sausages. I feel like a giant sausage right now. I'm so fucking sick, but you guys are fucking carrying me through this. You know, like sometimes. I tell you what, sometimes you just gotta look in somebody's eyes, man. You can look in just one person's eyes and that can make you feel fucking alive, man. And I tell you what, I've been doing that all night, man. You guys have been lifting me up, so thank you all very, very much, man. We should do a DVD here one day, man. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on? I love it, man. I fucking love it. We put out a record called Catharsis about 4 weeks ago. This is the first time that we have played in Colorado since we dropped that record, man. And I tell you what, every time I come here, I was walking around, we got here yesterday and I was just walking around and I was like, this city, and even this state, but really this city is like, it's the future of America. This is where it's all going. You guys legalized weed and you're making a hell of money off that shit. $300 million or something? I was like, make that weed money, Denver. Make that fucking weed money. Good for you, man. And it's so crazy that there's a lot of people who look on this state like you're a bunch of fucking freaks and degenerates, which you are. But that's okay. I mean that in the best possible way. But it's like they're so fucking conditioned to believe something about the way things were 30 or 40 or 50 fucking years ago. And shit's changed, man. You know what? Shit fucking changed. And good for you, man. It's inspiring as somebody who's behind you guys. I'm from California. We're behind you guys, man. So we look to you guys as the fucking leaders, as the way to fucking go, as the way to do things. And it means a lot to fucking stand here on this stage and rock with all you motherfuckers, I'll tell you that. Shit, I started smoking weed when I was 13 years old, goddamn. Drinking beer, smoking weed. I love it. I love it. And you all know it's not dangerous. Everybody knows it's not dangerous. Everybody knows that it's just been fucking poisoned by all these people who want to divide us into hippies, into fucking preppies, into fucking poor, into rich, into everything, into color of our skin, and divide us by the color of by our race, by our religion. You know that that's what it's all about. That is the only fucking reason that weed was ever decriminalized, was so that hippies and black people could go to fucking jail and make people money. And you know what? We're still kind of dealing with it now, man. We're still kind of dealing with all that shit. We've been touring all across America, and the division in this country is nothing like I've ever fucking seen in my life. And it trips me out, and it affects me very heavily, so we wrote a record about it, man. And we wrote this record that doesn't necessarily jive with the society at large. But you know, I sat down and I wrote a bunch of words and I talked it over with these guys and I was like, I gotta say this shit, man. And I'm not gonna tone this down because some dude in the middle of the fucking country might be offended by it, or because the president might be offended by it. I'm just gonna say what I gotta fucking say, because to change that, to manipulate that, to appeal to more people, to me, would be the ultimate sellout. And you know, there's been a price for it. We've lost a few people along the way. And you know what, man? We gained a few people along the way, too. And I tell you what, the one thing that means more than anything to the four of us standing on this stage is the ability to go out and play music. Because music is the one force that can unite all all of us. Even if it is only for a few hours, we can erase all of that shit, man. And I felt it, and I'm not even talking about with my own music. I felt it too watching other bands. I know you felt it too as well, because you don't need to be here, man. It took a lot of effort to come out here on a fucking Tuesday night or whatever the fuck it is and be here to celebrate some music, but you need this too. Because somewhere along your life, you looked into somebody's eyes and they made you feel alive. And you needed to keep on feeling that over and over and over again through music. Music! So ladies and gentlemen, if you know the words to this next song, I want you to feel free to sing them as loud as you can, man. Be louder than me if you want to, I don't give a fuck. You're at a Machine Head show, Denver. You can do whatever the fuck you want. From our album, Unto the Locust, this song is called Darkness Within. In this darkness that I freshly heavy in its way, and my body hates to leave and say it's finally eulogy. The sun's enough evermore. You know the road beckons once more. I see the damage that I've done in search for redemption, but I'm just a broken man. So cause I have to understand how the madness shatters me. Up on the stage on bended knee, I scream, I laugh.